Hello, folks. I'm Dr. Mortaro from Mortaro's Baby Coffins, where our customers are as happy as an infant mortician during diphtheria season. The death of a beloved youth is a most distressing time, so we at Mortaro's are taking special precautions to minimize the ghastliness of your tragedy. And what is most worrisome to the parents of a recently deceased child? Why, grave-robbing necrophiles, of course. But never fear, distraught parents, for nothing deters a necrophile more than an animate body, which is why I've invented the Mortaro Motorized Exoskeleton. This device attaches to the limbs of your infant corpse and moves them to and fro, keeping your baby constantly writhing in a cold facsimile of its former liveliness. Boy, the necrophile who exhumes your child will surely have egg on his face. The death of a child needn't be more troublesome than it should, so we at Mortaro's offer you the comfort of knowing that your baby is in a cold box in the abysmal darkness, writhing and writhing throughout eternity. We, in fact, have a joke in our industry. What do you call a necrophile who romances the living? A Romanian! Ah ha ha! Levity. So come down to Mortaro's Baby Coffins. Dead children are our business, and business is good, no matter how much you weep to God it were not so.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Mean Boys Podcast. Connor McSpadden, Joe Dosh, the rest.
Hi.
We're all here.
Fuck yeah, I'm Keith Carey. These bitches is bitches.
Oh,
Good
God,
one.
See, way
All
to
right.
validate his
Up to a
total
rollicking start.
depersonalization of you.
Wait,
Yeah.
what the okay,
That's
we can't even make it through the introductions on this
No,
show without
we
getting
can't
catty.
make it. No, well, we can't make it without making fun of you.
That's
I mean,
very
Connor and I have
good
been
point.
making it through unscathed pretty fine.
By the way, we were recording from our new location, which is in a terrifying basement in Echo Park. I have never come so close to not fitting through a door before.
Yeah, that was-
There's, if you're watching on Periscope, you can see this fucking creepy murderer art hanging behind Keith Carey, and you like. I feel like Brendan Dessie's drawings are going to be like behind these photos.
Here's another fun thing. There's only one light bulb in the entire room. It's a bare exposed light bulb, and it has hearts on it for some reason.
Well,
Which means that
everything.
there's definitely an underage prostitution ring going on in here because they're the only people that could fucking stand up in this low-ceilinged monstrosity of a room without hitting their noggins.
If this room looks like somewhere you fucked a 9-year-old once, call into the Mean Boys hotline.
The phones are off the charts.
It really is like a lateral move from the bunker they found Saddam in. Like,
Yeah.
sans the styrofoam roof and the desert around it. I mean, it's just...
I feel like Saddam probably had snacks in that one. So
Yeah.
I feel like anything we've downgraded.
I mean, I saw that he had like a little like RV kitchen, you know, and like a cot. This is just complete, just like storage space.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that used to be a Nordic Trek or something, or just.
it looks like a murder studio.
Yeah,
like
there-
Dexter would come down here and just like cut
there's
people
literally
up.
there's literally podcasting equipment and then 1/3 of an exercise bike.
There's also one bongo.
A single bongo.
Oh, there's a story with that. There's a Jamaican boy without a father somewhere.
There's a purple bag nailed to the wall. I'm terrified to look at what might
Definitely
be
full of feces.
In
because
best case, feces.
yeah. All right. Well, you know, enough about our surroundings. We got a show to do.
But enough about us.
I think it's time to get into our first segment, the Mexican joke off.
Ay, so topical.
All right. I had a rather poor showing last week, so I think I'll start us off.
Please dig
Only
yourself
fair.
out.
Yeah. People were outraged by New Year's Eve surge pricing for rideshare services Uber and Lyft. One disgruntled man said, "The last time I paid hundreds of dollars to be inside something for 15 minutes on a holiday, I was crying in the bosom of a Panamanian sex worker on Christmas Eve."
Jesus Christ, that was a fucking Russian novel. It just went on and on and on.
I'll go next.
That was a real Keith Carey.
I mean, literally, like I saw where it was going, and then
Don't
it just
don't put your shitty joke on me. I have my own shitty
Oh,
joke.
tell your
true.
own too long joke.
All
It's
right.
fucking.
The FDA recently lifted its longtime ban on gay blood donors, saying they'll now accept blood from homosexuals who have avoided sexual intercourse for a full year. The gay community responded to the news with a resounding cry of, "Nah, we're good."
Oh wow, yeah. Way to show me.
I didn't say I was going to do well. I just want to fail on my own merits.
way to be terse but worse, Keith.
Fuck you up your rhyme hole, you shit dick.
All right, pressure's on, Joe, to dig us out of this hole. Here we go. All right.
Hoverboards have been reportedly bursting into flames. The cause of these fires are defective battery casings and a god who hates abominations.
Damn it, that was much better than both of ours.
I wanted to hate that joke so much.
I could feel
just
it.
on-
I could feel it off
Like,
of
I
the
still
both of you.
dislike you as a man and a haunted ventriloquist dummy. But, like,
I mean, the name of the segment.
Ghost cons.
Oh, that's coming after the biblical apocalypse, Ghost Cunts. The only podcast that's released on fucking papyrus that engulfs in flames in your hands when you try to look at it because you're in the fucking hellfire.
Sheets made out of baby skin.
Jesus fuck. All available in
We
this
are in a
room.
bunker.
I mean, how are you doing the liner notes on your album? I mean, I'm doing it right. Now anyway, Malaysia will start holding anti-ISIS assemblies for school children. The program will feature mascot Ahmed the ski mask eating dog.
Like, logically, I know it's garbage, but it feels like a joke. Somehow.
I liked it.
We've lowered our standards.
Dude,
so
I really
far.
thought, I was like, man, I'm going to steal the show in Mexican joke after this week.
I'll show him.
Every time I feel confident about one of these, it goes incredibly poorly.
Well, the name of the segment is very apt because it really is a standoff, but instead of like bullets, it's like icy glares.
Like, if we work together, this could be so much better, but
we're working
that won't
against
happen,
each other.
yeah.
Cooperation is for the weak.
God help me. Hillary Clinton said in an interview this week that if elected president, she would research Area 51 and the possible existence of UFOs. Her husband, former President Bill Clinton, added, "Let me know if they want to get anally probed," then proceeded to high-five the interviewer, put on a pair of sunglasses, and skateboard out of the room. I got producer Ramsey. That means it was good.
I like, Joe, some of this can be chalked up to you not having joy in your heart.
well, hey.
You gotta give us something there.
Hey, fucking coldness gets results. Anyway, the Texas
Is that
milk...
on your father's business card?
Telling jokes to you is like invading Russia in the wintertime.
It's even got a watermark. Anyway, the Texas milk industry is in jeopardy after a blizzard killed thousands of dairy cows. Keith Carey will maintain a candlelight vigil for lost family members.
Can I tell you, I wrote the almost exact same
Really?
joke and didn't do it. I thought it would be
Good
overkill.
call.
Yeah, that would have been embarrassing. That would be like showing up to a wedding wearing the same dress. The same Keith's mother. Well, we read the same headlines writing these stories. I'm sure we're having the same thought process of like, all right, what obese animal is in the news this week?
They really do. Just like, I usually start by writing a Keith is fat joke, and that gets the ball rolling. For this
Yeah,
every week.
it's a nice easy one.
Yeah, like how a gentle wind gets my body rolling.
I don't know if a gentle wind could move your
Fucking-
girth.
God, you could fucking anchor a cruise ship. Katrina can blow you over.
Yeah, on the fucking stage of the comedy club, you hack.
You fucking fleshy Sisyphean boulder.
Sisyphean.
Joe, like, what ancient tome do you get your adjectives out of? Like, every week you've got, like, a new
It's just
historic...
because I read books, you dullards. That's all it is.
Yeah, I've...
You are fucking uneducated fucking Inland Empire dummies, and you don't know what's going on in the world around you.
The mayor of a
references.
small Mexican town was assassinated one day after taking... Oh, I fucking read the emphasis wrong because I was...
Try it again.
I read it one day, like...
Insert more
like I was telling
references
a
to
shitty
Greek
story.
mythology so you can pretend you're better than us. Do it, Joe.
Oh, God. The Tale of Gilgamesh... No, I'm kidding. The mayor of a small Mexican town was assassinated one day after... God.
Third time's a charm.
We've rendered
Can I
each
just
other
make a
so
prediction?
impotent.
There's no way this is worth it.
Try it again. You got to get it out.
Yeah, this is this feels cruel. This feels like a scene in Whiplash, but with jokes. The mayor of a small Mexican town was assassinated one day after taking office, making her the longest-serving politician in the history of Mexico.
Why would you try it again?
It's funny because your joke was bad. You tried really hard and it wasn't good.
Dude, the irony is, there's nothing I love more than watching people try really earnestly and fail, and just my own medicine is it's bitter.
All right. New York City is planning on replacing all their payphones with Wi-Fi hotspots, which is great news for the budget-conscious porn addict on the go.
That was 80% the voice.
I'll take
On
it.
the go.
I'm gonna go.
This is what, are you giving a
now that the
World
men are
War
back-
II era cinema
Yeah, I'm
news
trying to
flash?
speak Joe's language, which is shit from pre-1940.
VJ Day has come and gone. Now the boys are on the go with their porn applications on their telephones.
Operators, put me through to the pussy line.
Is that the bus that you're going to take home later tonight? The pussy line?
That barely works.
A New York City man was crushed to death by a falling elevator last Thursday. His last words were reportedly, "Fourth floor tragedy."
Oh, but I'm gonna catch shit for the voice.
I wasn't even.
I enjoyed the voice.
I know you did.
And it worked, unlike your fucking third time the charm.
That was actually a good joke.
that fucking
It wasn't
challenger of an explosion of a joke you tried to lay
What?
in. Buddy.
Oh my god, a reference from 1980, Joe. What's got into you?
Moving
That's
on
literally,
up,
that's
moving
literally
on
from the
up.
year I was born.
I don't know what year the space shuttle blew up.
What do we got, two
Fucking
more?
sue
I wasn't
me.
shitting you, was shitting on me. Just go.
Okay, yeah, we got
Howdy,
two more
cunt,
apiece.
McGillicuddy.
Jeez. ISIS has released a video showing the brutal execution of 5 British spies. This is the worst tragedy to face UK intelligence since Quantum of Solace.
That was a bad movie.
That was a good joke.
I mean, it's not making me laugh, but I agree.
These are what like
Thought expressed.
when I write these, I'm just like, this is like Conan O'Brien B-sides.
Don't explain away your failure. Keith, go.
I wasn't explaining it away. I was expounding upon
Hush.
it.
Quentin Tarantino's new film, The Hateful Eight, is drawing controversy for using the N-word 65 times. The director apologized, saying, quote, should have gone for 70.
I like it.
I like it too.
That was the one I liked the least.
Oh, really?
I don't understand this game.
Dude, you'll never be able to get a gauge on these.
A man has created an app which will note on a map where pet owners are leaving dog feces. The app can also be used to locate where Connor will be performing stand-up in your area.
It doesn't really even make sense.
Well, it's because your act is shit.
Yeah, your jokes are
The
like
labor
poop.
of your life.
Oh, you didn't like it either. You're just siding
No,
with him because
I'm riffing. It's called improv, faggot.
okay.
See, this is why you can't trust bisexuals. They'll fucking turn on you.
Yeah,
With your slurs,
yeah,
you
fucking
you fucking sexual turngloke.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
I'm sorry, what?
You fucking unconglomerated fuck mongrel.
My dick is freelance, man.
Oh my god, you're like whatever Tibet is for genitals.
Oppressed?
I mean, hopefully. All right, closing it out. A child has racked up a $5,900 bill on his father's iPad with in-app purchases for the game Jurassic World. In related news, his father's accrued $7,200 in toddler mortuary fees.
That's really good.
Oh, I got one, finally.
Just take the compliment. You
Oh,
pouty-
fucking cunt off, all right?
I've said cunt 8 times. I've counted.
Yeah,
We're not even through the segment
That's
one.
going to be the
7
article.
minutes in.
Mean Boys breaks cunt record.
Cunt record.
When we start doing
cunts break cunt record.
when we just start
Cunt
doing
record. That's by Alanis Morissette.
You remember the South Park movie where they had the counter?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to when we do live shows, we have to have a cunt counter, and when it gets to 100, like we like drink champagne or something.
We just drop balloons.
Yeah, I don't. We'll figure it out.
All right, I got one more. Bill Cosby was indicted for an alleged 2004 sexual assault charge. It took him 40 years and over 30 rapes, but he finally found a way to make every woman in America sleep a little easier.
It was funny. I read it on Facebook already.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for
I
the show.
literally stopped paying attention halfway through.
It's too bad you missed out on a pretty
your
good
jokes
joke.
are like a movie you take a nap to.
That was a
Yeah, your jokes are like
4-second
movies
joke.
they show on planes.
It was a 4-second joke.
Yeah, I just saw Heat on Southwest.
Ugh, fuck you to death.
A drunken man was jailed after assaulting a bartender who changed the tavern's music to Christmas songs from Black Sabbath. Keith described meeting his real father as a Christmas miracle.
I liked it.
Eh.
Oh, you're just salty. I mean, not about the
it's
situation, just your body in general.
Connor liked it, and I set up so much bomb karma for myself right before I told it, so it had to
Dude,
be good.
Bomb Karma's a good name. That should be the name of this fucking show. Bomb Karma. All right, guys. Well, that was a truly tense Mexican joke off. That was a hateful eight of jokes.
Was.
Yeah, we should do 8 jokes apiece. Just call it the Hateful Eight. All right, this week's. Moving on to our next segment.
Fantastic.
We got the game to play. Which of the following? Okay. A little bit different this week. These we're going to be playing which of the following, where I give you 3 real things, one that I made up. You have to tell us which one I made up. You're playing against the house. If you get more than 3 points, you beat me. This week we are doing Twitter handles for people that follow the porn star Gianna Michaels. I've included some photos for Joe. Keith, I assume, was probably already familiar.
Sure am.
So let's get going. It's pretty self-explanatory. All right, question number 1. Which of the following is not a real Gianna Michaels Twitter follower? A, at the real dirty boy 1, boy spelled B-O-I. B, at Elijah Hood. C, at best pussy blog. Or D, at Vegas Renegade.
See, this just is like
I'm in love with this game already.
this is such an Inland Empire Long Beach style game. The fact that people on the coast have the nerve to make fun of rednecks when there's this fucking trash along the coast.
People
really
on the
drives me
coast.
nuts.
You don't know where these fucking people are from.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so fucking... I hope
These
that
are
when
from
you go back to
these-
South Dakota, you
3
get
of these 4 are
lynched.
from Chico, or I'll eat my hat.
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure you mean Chino.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up and lose my game.
I'm gonna guess.
Elijah Hood.
I'm gonna guess at. So I actually think Best Pussy Blog might follow me. I have a few porn stars who actually retweet me a bunch. I'm gonna
Humble
say,
brag.
I'm gonna say at the real dirty boy 1.
I'm gonna say Elijah Hood because I don't think Twitter was in existence when the Lord of the Rings movies came out.
Okay. The fake Gianna follower is
Ha
Elijah
ha!
Hood.
Sound
Motherfucker.
reasoning by Joe.
Hood. All right. Question number 2. Which of the following is not a real Gianna Michaels Twitter follower? A, at cum the number 4 me PLZ. B, at Snappy Gomez.
Snappy.
C, at Dinger's Deep. Don't
That's also from Lord of the Rings. That's where they have that big battle at the end of the second one.
Or D, at Big Daddy Rob 74.
The Balrog should not pass Dinger's Deep.
Oh my god!
The Snappy Gomez sounds like one of those weird, like, Urban Dictionary euphemisms, like a hot car or something.
Oh yeah, that's like when you put your thumb in her pussy and your middle finger in her butthole and you try to snap.
No,
like,
it's-
like the
no,
old Patrice
No,
O'Neal
it's,
joke.
it's when you it's when you're fucking a Mexican girl. You put like a clothespin on her clit.
God,
Oh,
you
dude, I
savages.
don't like where this has gone at all.
Why did God decide you two should breed? Anyway,
I am gonna say
well, that was too dark. Go fuck yourselves. I am gonna say Snappy Gomez because that has that kind of like vaguely vaudevillian tone Connor has sometimes.
I learned it from watching you.
Snappy Gomez is fucking Joe's radio personality. Snappy Gomez.
Yeah, that's your racist Amos and Andy thing for Mexicans if you were on the radio in the fucking 1920s
the
in
last
California.
3 on here sound like a morning radio team. It's Snappy Gomez, Big Daddy Rob, and the Dinger. Dinger going deep on the draft time.
Why is that not the podcast? Much-
tickets to Connor McSpadden and Truckosaurus.
Dude, I'm opening for Truckosaurus.
I don't want to spoil anything. That is the first of 2 Truckosaurus references that are going to be on today's episode.
Really?
Of Bean Boys.
Awesome.
Dude, well, I think Fuckosaurus might be in question 3, so...
Connor McSpadden and Molly Hatchet.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Snappy Gomez.
Just to be contrary, I'm going to say Big Daddy Rob 74.
The fake Twitter follower is, come for me, please.
Really? Someone ought to
Tech.
snap that domain up.
Somebody Snappy Gomez. That's
Oh, dear.
Snapping them up.
Number 3, which of the following
no.
is not a real Gianna Michaels Twitter
Oh.
follower? A, at father_of father score. Oh, I said father score. At father of 4, with underscores in between father.
Sure hope
of
it's
and
that
4.
one.
B, at naughty kid 99.
That's one of the 4.
C, at cocket fuel. Or D, at dumb motherfucker.
Well, Father of 4 has to be real because it is truly a wretched world.
That is that is
So we agree on
tragic.
that. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm gonna go with Cocket Fuel.
I am inclined to agree. I will say Cocket Fuel as well.
The fake Gianna Michaels Twitter follower is father of 4.
Oh, thank God. That makes me feel really a lot better.
Yeah,
Like
I thought of that, and I was like, I don't feel good that I thought of that.
It really is. I liked that question. That was a weight off my heart.
That's a real dark bummer that we all just dodged.
Dark Bummer is the name of one of the DVD compilations of Gianna's work in England. Number 4, which of the following is not a real Gianna Michaels Twitter follower? A, at Bobby Manila. B, at HornyCock420.
I can't believe there were 419 other horny cocks.
C, at The Hooded Shaft. Or D, at Official Shit Muncher.
I have some questions about some of these names. Who regulates the shit munching industry? Who certifies
I
it?
imagine it's someone who goes by the name Shit Muncher, gained some notoriety. Someone took the Shit Muncher handle on Twitter, and then they had to clarify.
They have like a little brown check mark next to the name on Twitter.
This guy walking around the internet. He's not the real deal, folks.
Oh well, no, like like
me
some
and
people
my
will be like
clipboard.
at Real Charlie Sheen or whatever. He's at Official Shit Muncher.
Right.
At Real Shit Muncher was taken.
I don't know if there are any Batman fans listening, but Jason Todd, the original Robin, actually became the Hooded Shaft after his death was faked.
After the death of his foreskin.
That's a joke for 4 people.
Yeah.
Which is twice our audience.
Seriously.
3 of them aren't here.
God damn it. Official Shit Muncher is too perfect.
Yeah.
But I think it's got to be... I'm going to say the Hooded Shaft.
I am too.
The fake Twitter follower is Official Shit Muncher.
Good. Well,
I knew it.
That's good.
Dude, this has been my favorite game so far. I've really had fun looking at these.
This is making me feel better about humanity, like this podcast usually
Johnny has
doesn't.
like 400,000 followers. I only looked at like 1,000. We could play this game for eons. Number 5, as we all know, all real or all fake.
Mm-hmm.
A, at Bad Jefferson 69. B, at Scary Gary XXX. C, at Cumblog Denmark. Or D, at Manny Bananas.
Something's
Fucking
twatting in Denmark. Yeah, I can make old-timey references, too.
Almighty. Fucking Cumblog Denmark. They're reviewing jizzing on wooden shoes.
Clog My Clogs, Volume 12.
Clog my clogs. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Fucking dabble it up with tulips.net. They sell tulips in Denmark, guys.
2 lips, 1 cup.
It's better. God damn it.
Yeah.
I gotta
Eat a
go
dick.
with. You know what? I gotta go with all real.
I'll just to be contrary, I will say all fake.
All fake.
All right, then.
I think you guys both lost, though. So,
Yeah.
but who really lost? I wrote these in my parents' basement.
Yeah.
The real loser here is
And then
Scary
recorded
Gary.
them in Ramsey's basement.
I mean, I really got to take the user handle Scary Gary XXX because that just makes me laugh. All right, well that's been a first good round of the show. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. The Insane Clown Posse and Planned Parenthood are teaming up to bring you the entertainment event of a lifetime. Due to a booking error at the Pomona Fairplex, these unlikely allies are bringing the first combination feminism convention and violent music festival. Get your tickets now for Bitch Fest 2016. That's right, the Dark Carnival is coming, and they're putting a hatchet in the back of the patriarchy with performances by Twisted Ovaries, Sympathetic Pregnancy, Clitoral Stimulation, Maxie and the Pads, Speculum, Mound Garden, Cunt Full of Knives, Knives Full of Cunts, No Consent, Wiener Guillotine, and Insane Clown Pussy. But that's not all. See Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg give a keynote speech. Then watch her swim naked through a vat of Faygo. If she doesn't drown, everyone gets a free corn dog. We got genderqueer. We got genderqueer Jello wrestling. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Who cares? It's got tits, and the tits are sticky. We got the world's largest indoor craft boutique. You wanted yarn? You got the yarn. Yarn out the ass. We got Truckosaurus, and he's going to be using his jaws to twist 12 tons of scrap metal into a tribute to the works of Georgia O'Keeffe. Lesbian motocross legend Sheeval Knievel is going to jump 12 school buses and the wage gap. It's going to be gnarly to 70% of the max. 50% of all ticket sales go towards keeping Planned Parenthood clinics nationwide open so they can continue to provide affordable health care for sluts. Bitch Fest 2016.
All right, we're back. You know, I really think we should take a moment to be grateful that we're only 2 episodes in. We've already got multiple sponsors for this podcast. Most people, it takes them a while to find an audience, but
It's a marketable brand.
I think it's really a testament to our...
We're very likable.
I described us as the ISIS of podcasts. recently.
You know how they got that great advertising budget for ISIS?
No, I mean, just people doubted them. And they just took it over.
Yeah, we just appeal to distraught youth.
Really, I think the crossover between people that are at risk for joining ISIS and people that would enjoy the show is a perfect circle. That Venn diagram.
Maybe we could tap into some of their market.
On a kind of related note, we're going to move into our next segment, one very near and dear to my heart. Guys, this is Connor's Conspiracy Corner. After being discharged from the U.S. Army, noted Southern racist Harlan Sanders held an unimpressive string of odd jobs from selling life insurance to serving as a midwife. Bitter and down on his luck, he wondered how he would make his mark on the world. A contemptful man, he cursed the Negro for his misfortunes, yet as he grew older, he found his body unfit to take up the torch and cloak to defend the honor of the white man. In his frustration, he turned, of all places, to the kitchen. Knowing he lacked the keen mind to editorialize about the genetic inferiority of the colored man, as well as the upper body strength to hoist a cross soaked in kerosene onto a front lawn, Sanders meticulously blended 11 herbs and spices into the most diabolically delicious and effective form of tar baby bait since white women first let themselves go. To legitimize his research, he opened a ramshackle cafe across the street from a gas station, a front for his laboratory of hate. He adopted the white seersucker suit as a symbol of his pride, and under the alias of Colonel, he distributed his instructions to white power organizations across the country. Along with a detailed recipe for his infamous chicken, he included instructions that it would be served in a bucket, which, when emptied, would be unwillingly used by the Negro as a drum to alert his tribe to the sumptuous trap. Once their frenzied feasting was in full swing, a company of well-armed clansmen would gallop into the fray and trap them in a large net. Now ensnared, the mob would find their hands too greasy to free themselves. This slippery hate crime would serve as the inspiration for the slogan, "Finger Lickin' Good." KKK leaders scoffed at this cartoonishly bigoted Looney Tunes-style plan, and once again, Sanders found himself a lonely man relegated to insignificance. It wasn't until nearly 20 years later, after half-heartedly maintaining his roadside cafe, that he was hit with a bolt of inspiration on how to make his mark against the African-American community. The first KFC franchise opened in Utah in 1952, and as decades wore on, the Colonel's artery-clogging, diabetes-inducing chicken became more accessible to black Americans than ever before. The Colonel may have lost the battle, but with over 200,000 African Americans dying of heart disease in America each year, his war rages on.
Our next segment, everyone, is called Weird Tears. This is a segment where we discuss moments from film or books or any kind of fiction that made you cry. That is a very, very strange moment to cry at. I have a scene I'd like to share that does bring me to tears every time I watch it, and it's the scene in Mad Max Fury Road when right before Nux climbs on Immortan Joe's rig. And he offers to, "I'll pike her in the spine, I'll get it back for you." And Joe says, "No, shoot, put a bullet in her skull, stop the rig, and I personally will carry you to Valhalla." And then he sprays the thing on his face, and you will ride forever shiny and chrome. And then he jumps onto the rig and then just immediately blows it. And then he just calls him mediocre, of all things, and then walks away. That scene will bring me to tears, of all things. And it's in the middle of an action sequence. It's not like at an emotional lull. In the movie,
Joe is crying while porcupine cars are exploding at this point.
Is it because it reminds you of your childhood, just being pasty and trying your best?
Yeah. Yes, that's precisely it.
I mean, I don't know. The wasteland of Mad Max is much more eventful than South Dakota.
I've paid therapists like $90 an hour who could not have put it like as succinctly and good as just you, Keith. That was just on the money right now. Yeah, any kind of thing with like dad figures and like and the worst part of it all is he doesn't say like, "Wow, you fucked up. You are the biggest piece of shit war boy in the whole wasteland." He calls him mediocre.
That's so much worse.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even matter. Like you're not even like enough of a fuck up to like carry in my mind forever. You're just nothing.
Yeah. This moment actually involves Keith.
Oh.
Because we went to go see Dark Knight Rises together.
Oh,
if you remember.
fucker! You took mine.
Oh, really? Damn. All right,
We can just tag team on this one because this is, I think.
Yeah, the end of that movie I thought was great. It's my favorite of the Nolan Batman movies. Brought me to tears, and I was like weeping. Right,
Which part?
The night it premiered. Just just the end with fucking
Alfred.
I'm trying to remember Michael Caine. Yeah, and that whole sequence was great. Everyone needed him and him coming through, and it was all very well done, sacrificing himself. So I'm we're quietly crying a little bit. We get our composure together. Walk out of the theater. The two girls we were with check Facebook, and they're like, "Oh my god, did you see a bunch of people got shot right during a showing of this movie, and me and Keith were like, dude, not now. All right, we just had
We literally, me,
We just
him,
had a
and
moment.
our buddy John Casso, we all held each other and just cried a little bit, and we're like, he did it, because he nailed like 3 movies in a row.
and then they're like,
and in the
hey,
background, they're
real
like,
life
a bunch of
just
people are
died.
dead, and we're
"Whoa,
like,
dude,
yeah.
I'm barely getting over Bane, man. Like,
yeah.
Did you ever see the Adam West Batman movie, that one where he's carrying that big bomb and he can't get rid of it because there's like the nuns? And
Long
the
time
ducks
ago.
and
oh,
everything?
the
Dark Knight Rises
the
had
scene
the
that
same
inspired
ending.
Keith's Mexican joke-off performance today.
Solid work. Yeah, it does
Whatever.
have the same ending as The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises is not my favorite. In fact, it's my least favorite of those 3 movies,
one
but it's
gives a
still really
shit.
good.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That was a valueless statement. I want you to know that.
Yeah, no one's tuning into Mean Boys for fucking movie reviews.
Yeah.
They want ISIS jokes
They do.
and racist conspiracy
You,
theories.
you've created like several segments on this show already to just have an excuse to talk about Mad Max Fury Roads. Don't
Yeah.
talk to me about meaningless
Well,
statements.
one of
Well, they
those is-
went somewhere, you fucking list-making cunt. The amount of lists this kid makes on social media. Here's my top 5 movies of 2000. No one cares. You Long
Yeah.
Beach Zero. What you rank things.
I have like 60 likes on that.
I don't
yeah,
care.
because a bunch of populist cunts were like, I also enjoyed several of those films.
I don't care. I just put it. You know what's funny
You
about
can
that?
corral the Long Beach
I actually-
Zeros.
you know
into
what?
a
It's funny
room
that you
and
mentioned that, 'cause
they'll
I was
all
just
agree with each other.
I,
But
sorry, I was just thinking about that today. Like I used to be like, oh, I'm going to post my list of year-end movies and then have a spirited debate about film. And I posted that status today and then realized I don't want to talk to anybody who commented on it.
Well,
So I'm not going to have
because
opinions about
you got
art.
your
I'm
just
going to be
desserts.
sad and cold and broken like
Good.
you two. Is that better?
yes, I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm
join-
glad you
join us-
joined the introverted country.
join us in
we
our-
can all live in the fucking ice castle
in our
together.
dark toy box of despair where we
Yeah.
sit unplayed with forever. Andy's not coming back. Buzz is dead.
We are mixing up our Disney metaphors here. I started Frozen. We ended up at Toy Story.
Oh, I didn't see Frozen.
Well, there's a bitch. She
I mean,
lives
I'm,
in
friend-
Ice
you
Palace.
know
I'm
what?
friends
I was-
with Joe. I get it.
The Cinderella movie, better than Frozen. The Cinderella movie was a tragically underrated
What, the new one?
Disney film. Yes,
I
the
didn't see
live
it.
action one. But I'll tell you what, like, you know, bisexual person. You know, in Mad Max,
Yes.
when in Mad Max where they did that thing with the cinematography where Max was always in the center of the frame. You know, I'm certain that Cinderella did the same thing with Richard Madden's bulge. It's out of control. It's extraordinarily
I
egregious.
think
for a
you
Disney
might be a
film.
biased viewer.
No, I swear to God, he's always in every single scene. He's wearing these spandex fucking like horse riding pants,
And they just got like dick centered.
and then he's on Conan talking about how like, oh yeah, we had to tape my package down. They did not do a very good job, or fucking like Richard Madden is part giant or something.
And if you need to tape your package down, go to packagetape.com. Use promo code Joe.
Well, my point.
Joe
in all
is
that
Joe is applying for a marketing job at Disney right now.
My point-
Go see Cinderella. You'll see a big old dick.
Exactly. My point in all this is saying is I would like Rob Stark to give me a good colon widening. Back to you.
Well, that was weird tears, everybody. I think we've got another game to close out the show.
I think we do.
We do indeed. I've got a game tonight. This one is very simple. We've had a very porn-heavy series of games. I'm going to read you guys a series of comments from the internet. The name of this game is Porn Comment or Yelp Review. And it is harder than you would think. So I'll read you the comments, and then I'll let you guys fight it out over which one you think it is. We'll start with this one. Why does everyone spit on each other? What the fuck?
Damn it. It's going to be hard.
I gotta go with porn, but that could have been any Yelp anywhere.
Oh, that's like a Yelp review of an Orange County punk rock venue.
Yeah.
That's like a review of Chain Reaction. I'm going Yelp review.
The first point goes to Joe. That is from a porn comment.
Oh, God fucking.
I feel like they should know why people are spitting on each other.
Second one.
Hot.
Well, I mean, if you're
Doy.
spitting on a gooch, I mean,
The fucking general manager of that porn should reply to that. Go because it's hot. Duh.
Because they love it.
I think it would be great if porn companies like hired PR guys to go talk to the creeps
But-
in the comments on X videos.
By the way, is there anything more pathetic than when you're on Yelp and you see like the manager of a store like grovel to a bad?
Oh,
we're
yeah.
sorry
I'm
you had
sorry
a
you
bad
had that
experience,
yeah,
you
yeah.
fucking worm.
It's pretty brutal.
Show a little
there's
backbone.
this bar in Redlands called Redlands Underground. It has like 2 stars, and the only picture is of the owner holding a piece of notebook paper that has Sharpied on it, "Fuck Yelp," and he's doing a double middle finger while somebody else holds the sign. It's fucking great.
That is exceptional. Yelp is basically like a plastic kid's steering wheel that actually drives the car. It's
Yeah.
like let's give.
That was also funny when I read it on Facebook.
Let's give a petty tyrant power of direction.
All
Yeah.
right. Number 2. Quote, there were flies all over. It reminded me of the pet commercial with Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, I hope this is a porn. I'm going to find this one.
But so this fits with my childish dictator persona for Joe, where I feel like if you could fap to a Ugandan village, like you would. You know?
Well, my whole thing with
They're
sex
murdering
is,
each other for drinking water. This is good stuff.
my whole thing with sex is as long as somebody's getting debased.
I don't care who's on the bottom, but they better be all the way at the bottom.
But enough about me.
I'm going. That's got to be Yelp
Going
review.
porn.
You're saying porn? You're saying what?
Yelp.
The correct answer is Yelp.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Fun fact: that is a Yelp review of a pumpkin patch. As are a few. It was a pretty great review of that pumpkin
With
patch.
the
Kinda
women you're
dark
into, I
ass-
feel like a couple of these are going to be a pumpkin snatch.
God, what kind of dark ass pumpkin patch is it when it could have been like a fucking Dachau Butts 5 or something?
Number 3. It took over a week to recover. I could not walk or wear underwear or function.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
Oof.
I mean, that doesn't really make sense. Is he talking about masturbating to this video? Like, this video was so good I couldn't walk or wear underwear.
Well, you
or
know what?
function?
It could be a trick question because this could be like a Yelp review of a porn store or some kind of porn item.
I feel like it's a Yelp review.
I'm going to
of-
note I didn't do that.
The old sneaky turncloak bisexual would have
I
that.
I feel like it might.
The Snattily Whiplash of boners.
Yeah, I like how Joe paints he was like a Dick Dastardly Wacky Racist villain, but it's with genitals instead of
Pussy
driving
and
cars.
treachery.
Like you just take you take an old timey mustache on, put it on a vagina to trick everyone.
Gotta be Yelp. I'm saying Yelp.
I gotta say Yelp too.
The correct answer is Yelp. It was a Yelp
Oh.
review of a salon.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes.
well, what led to this?
Poor waxing. There's also a pretty hot quote in there about a bloody labia. We'll send you the link later.
dude, they're not playing at the Fairplex?
bloody labia.
This
Dude,
bitch,
don't reveal the magic behind the curtain.
this bitch.
No, they just you put whatever. Fuck it, I'm not doing the bit.
fuck her. This
All
bitch
right.
is a knight of summer. Need to toughen up.
All right, let's do this one. Quote: "You got me fucked up if you think I'm prepping my tacos on this bullshit."
Oh shit. Oh, I'm sure Keith jerks off to someone eating tacos on a fat chick.
Oh, I know. Just feeder porn. You know there is feeder porn. You know?
Sure
Oh
is.
yeah, no. Well, there's this video of this Japanese girl that
Which
just
fucking-
rolls
which
around in
fucking-
food that everyone's been sharing. Have you seen those?
No.
Where she just
Yeah.
puts chocolate syrup on her bed and then she just fucking does the hokey pokey on top of it, and yeah, it's real creepy.
Keith jerks off to feeder porn that he films into a mirror. He jerks off to himself eating. I thought it made sense.
No, yeah, I know, we got it.
Gentlemen, I'm looking for guesses.
I gotta say Yelp again.
I'm gonna say Yelp too.
The correct answer is porn.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
All right, next one.
What? Well, what context? What was the video?
I need closure.
I don't have the whole quote here, but it's actually from a video where they're fucking on a kitchen counter, and this gentleman thought it was absurd that they would have sex on the kitchen where he makes food.
What autistic person is like, you can't fuck there? That's where the food goes. Fucking goes in the bed.
100,000% of the people who comment on Pornhub are autistic as fuck.
Yeah. It's silly,
I'll
silly
do-
me.
I'll do two more because I don't want to drag this out too long. Quote: "Like all trains, it fucking sucks."
Damn it.
This is truly a Sophie's choice right here.
Oh God.
I love this so much.
Has there ever been a Holocaust-themed porn?
Oh,
Yes.
I
There's a whole genre of film from the 70s that were old grindhouse movies that were like concentration camp pornography. Have you guys never seen these?
No. Well, of course.
Do me a favor.
German
Go
Joe
home
had-
and Google yourself Ilsa She-Wolf of the SS.
Yeah,
I have
there you
yourself a real fun
absolutely
night.
not Googling.
Well, then enjoy not having fun.
Well, there was that hot Nazi lady from the third Indiana Jones movie. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, she was pretty.
Put it right in
Okay.
her twatsie.
Oh my God. I'm gonna guess just to
Oh,
stop this
well,
riffing. That is a Yelp review.
I'm gonna go with porn.
That is a Yelp review
Ah,
Yeah.
of a subway stop in New York City.
Wow, you went far and wide with these.
I don't fuck around, sir.
No.
When I make a game, I make a game.
I scrolled through 500 Twitter followers for a big boobed lady.
All right. The last one, and I think I have to close on this one. Quote: "That was a disturbingly unsafe cow ride." Again, that was a disturbingly unsafe cow ride.
Is this
know your
describing
mother knew
your
how to
bed? I
periscope.
feel like it has to be.
I like that you guys raced to make a joke about me being fat.
What I really no, I made it.
I mean, someone around here has to race. All right. Never. It does get old. All right.
Sure does.
It'll
Try
come,
for 27 years.
It'll come back again, Connor. I have faith.
Yeah.
Do you like me being disappointed in my own poor joke writing?
What I really wanted to do was look into your eyes and like say the same Keith's mom is fat joke.
Oh, that would have been beautiful. And then you guys
Yeah.
just light comes out of one of your mouths and goes
like the
into the
Lady and
other.
the Tramp
White horse.
spaghetti moment. I'm gonna say Yelp review.
I'm going to say Yelp too.
The correct answer is Yelp review.
Oh, yeah.
That is a callback to the same Yelp review of that pumpkin patch from earlier.
Dude, I this might just be something I read on the podcast. I don't even need to be a game. I once read a Yelp review of a girl that got taken to Skate Express, a roller skating rink, for her birthday and just had a terrible time and proceeded to explain exactly why she had no fun and it ruined her birthday.
Yeah.
And I just giggled like a schoolgirl. I'm gonna find it. I'll bring it in next week.
This girl was sad.
It was just like she sounds kind of cunty in the review. so I
Everybody
don't
on
feel
Yelp
so
sounds
bad.
cunty.
Yeah, but
People writing positive reviews on Yelp sound cunty.
I'm like reading this and I'm like, I mean, I kind of feel like it sucks, but like you probably deserve that shitty birthday, you know?
I
think it's time to blow out the candles on this episode,
I
boys.
agree.
Oh, girl.
Dude, I'm not going to bring much to the table, but I can do some fucking overly ham-handed transitions.
Wicked segues.
Yeah, that's it for the show. Thank you guys for listening. Please email the podcast with any questions, meanboyspodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter @meanboyspodcast. Please rate and subscribe on iTunes. It only takes a second. It would really help us out. I don't even really know why. I just heard every other podcast say that, so I assume we should say it too. But just do it.
It probably
It's
does.
Easy.
Yeah,
Just
fuck
fucking-
you. What else are you doing?
Yeah, seriously. And that's it. Anything else to add, boys?
I think I'm square.
I think Keith is round. Fuck everything.
All right,
Good
I was
night.
going to plug a show,
Good night,
but I guess we're
everybody.
not plugging our stuff on our own podcast.
No one's going to
Plug your thumb up your ass. No one cares about your fucking shows.
Fucking
Good night, everybody.
fuck face.